It's a phone, it's a calendar, it's a watch, it's a phone you can strap onto your wrist. It's a lot more. On this week's edition of Tech Toys, Megha Vishwanath travels to the Shanghai edition of the Mobile World Congress to take the first look at the world's first made-in-India smartwatch.
This year, homegrown brand Intex debuted at the Mobile World Congress, becoming the first Indian player to showcase their product portfolio at MWC Shanghai. Intex chose this platform to showcase their latest offering in the wearable segment and have launched a smartwatch called Iris.
The specs read like that of your basic smartphone, a 1.2 GHz dual-core processor, Android KitKat operating system and a 32 GB of extendable memory. But the Iris is a whole lot more. It features a 3G SIM card slot, letting users make calls and browse the web. It has a 5-megapixel shooter thrown in, which sits neatly on the dial's metallic bezel and packs in an impressive battery that gives you 240 minutes of talk time if that's what rings your bell. These features qualify the Iris as a standalone device, but then it would be a mistake to do so. Users can also sync data available on a smartphone with the watch using iConnect, and that opens up a whole lot of doors. Not surprising, considering Intex is taking on global rivals like the Apple Watch and Moto 360.
Most of the devices, most of the smartwatches across the globe act as an extension to your current smartphone. However, they do not act as a standalone device. With Iris, you can make and receive calls. You can send and receive text messages. It acts as a standalone smartphone in itself. You don't need to be dependent on your smartphone at all.
You're able to make this a standalone device thanks to the SIM card slot that's there onto the watch. But in terms of convenience, how easy do you think is it for a user to make calls or to talk, by looking at your watch?
Well, it is very, very convenient. I've used it personally. We've developed this product keeping in mind the Indian consumers' requirement and their pain areas.
With the Iris, Intex has tried to set the bar higher not only for its global rivals but for every other Indian company that's working on building a smartwear stable. And if you want to be a trendsetter in your social circle, you can get your hands on this device for just 11,999 rupees.
Well, this smartwatch with an inbuilt phone will be available exclusively on eBay India by early August. Hit or miss? Do tell us what you think by tweeting me at Megha Vishwanath. Back to you.